Okay, I just want to cover a few things for you. As you are wrapping up your Rhetorical Analysis 2 draft, I just want to remind you that the instructions are here and that you have a template for the works cited entry. I also wanted to point out the helper information I mentioned earlier in an announcement. Earlier in this semester, we talked about the rhetorical triangle a bit with logos, pathos, ethos. This is covering the same information, but this time it's just making you realize the role of the message, the role of the writer, the role of the audience here. And if you get hung up on an analysis, this is going to be a good resource for you to help you to get over that, to help you figure out how to analyze the article. So an important point I have to make here is that you guys are not analyzing the topics themselves. You can pull in maybe a personal connection towards the end with the topic, but that is not the purpose of this assignment. The purpose of the assignment is to analyze the article. So make sure that you are sticking with the text. And I think these questions will help you as you analyze. Also linked to the Rhetorical Analysis 2 are 3 samples, and the first one happens to be the Carter sample. And so now that we have finished the Carter sample, oh, there it is, and have turned it in, I would like for you all to read over this. Number one, I think by reading it will help you see maybe where you missed a few issues, but also just a reminder of how to format. So don't forget that article titles should be in quotation marks. I would appreciate it if you would do a normal capitalization method here. I understand that in the textbook they are all caps, but I think this is just more aesthetically pleasing. It's a normal way to do article titles. If you are using citing at all, quoting, and you're using page numbers, remember that page numbers come before the period, but after the quotation marks. So there are no periods here inside these quotation marks when we are citing page numbers. And also don't forget that you need to make sure that your works cited is formatted properly. Also tabs. I don't know what the problem is with these indentations should be 0.5, and if you struggle with that, you can check on your tab settings in under paragraph, okay? Also, here on the works cited, you can use the hanging indent in 0.5 to make that correct if you need to. Okay, so look over this article or this essay, please, so that you can understand fully how we work through summary and analysis, okay? Yes, in this particular essay, there is some first-person point of view that shows up in the end. For this level of class and for this particular assignment, that is fine. You will be using similar structure when it comes to the annotated bibliography in a couple weeks. So, all right, I hope this helps a little bit. Continue working on your drafts. Please understand that it'll take me a few days to grade all of the Rhetorical Analysis 1 essays, but when you get your draft back from me, your essay back from me, please look over it, look at the error codes, and make sure that you are not, that you understand the errors that you've made and that you're studying to prevent making those in the future, okay? All right, I hope this helps. Thanks a lot.